Hi guys, I thought I'd talk to you about my hair care routine today because I received an email. Now let me just check her name. I believe it was Laura White. Yes, okay, so lovely girl called Laura White. She emailed me asking to tell her what I use on my hair as she damaged hers about a year ago. So hello if you're watching, and I hope this answers your questions. Basics. I colour my hair. I have a hairdresser called Fiona who can come to me. She's around the Sunbury area. Or I go to her. I've been seeing her since I was about 5. She knows that I'm a model. She knows she can't get scissor happy, and she knows that it has to be like the littlest of trims, and she can't do anything wacky with my colour. So that's the first thing. She also does my mum, my auntie and my nan. In between, however, because getting your hair cut and coloured is quite expensive, I use a box dye. I don't have a box dye to show you here today because the last time I coloured my hair was my last backup. And as it's recently coloured, as you can probably see, I don't need to colour it again for a few weeks. And then of course it will just be a bit of a root touch up where I'm starting to get warm and lighter again, because my hair is naturally, as you've seen before, far lighter than this. So I will use one, I think it's the Clairol colour in medium brown. Now tips for choosing a colour, especially if you're going brunette, I don't know about blondes, but I would suggest unless you want something warm, you always pick an ash colour, and this is what Fiona said to me. So especially when you're doing brunettes, unless you want something that's really warm, or you are going kind of a reddy colour, or you're looking to colour over auburn hair that's, you know, and you're going more red, always look for a colour that has ash in the name, or doesn't have things like chocolate, warm, or, you know, truffle. All of those kind of sweety caramelly names have a lot of warmth to the base of the colour. So look for something that's ashy, and look for something that ends on the number on the box with a 5 or a 0, because those tend to stick better apparently. So that's what I've been told by Fiona, and so far so good. That's what I tend to do. So this is the colour. I do it myself. One box is fine. My hair comes down to about just above like nipple area, if that makes sense, and one box is fine for me. So I will do that in between goes with Fiona. I haven't had my hair cut or coloured by her, I would say, for at least 6 months, because I've had it cut a couple of times on shoots, like I did an Avon hair care range shoot recently, and I've been colouring it myself, which seems to be fine. Where shampoo and conditioner is concerned, I was actually sent these. So I know a girl called Jessica who runs her own PR company, but she asked a load of models, including myself, if we wanted to try some of the stuff and post about it on Instagram, which of course you will have seen if you are following me on Instagram. The packaging is really nice. You get, how much, 250ml of products in here. I'm not entirely sure whether you can buy these unless you're in the salon. I know they have a salon in Covent Garden. These are the Repair conditioner and shampoo. Now the first thing that I noticed about these when I used them was the smell. These make your hair smell like perfume, really fruity but really fresh, and kind of like a little bit of a baby powdery smell as well. I like the packaging. It's just a standard squeezy tube, not one of these you have to flick up and cut yourself because your hands are wet, pain in the arse. Just want, you know, the press ones. Much nicer. Easy for travelling, easy to decant, especially if you want to, you know, put them into little bottles if you're going away or whatever. And they just made my hair, first of all, the smell, oh my god, I just can't tell you how good they smell. Now these are enriched with keratin, so it made my hair really shiny, really soft, and just like to die for. The only thing I will say that I wasn't keen on, and this has happened once afterwards as well, I don't tend to put conditioner all over my head, but sometimes I will do. Like if I've been doing a lot of heat styling lately and I've just had my hair cut, then it's all about damage prevention for me, because I cannot avoid heat styling with the job that I do. You guys know I'm a model, so I'm doing a lot of ASOS all the time, and it's tonging, and I could have like 2 or 3 hair changes in one day quite easily. That's a lot of restyling and heat and all that kind of stuff, and lots of product in my hair. The shampoo made my hair feel really, really clean as well, which is what I liked. The conditioner is really heavy. It's quite a heavy conditioner, so if you have fine hair, make sure you concentrate it on just the ends. If you have thicker hair, you probably get away with putting it all over. I tend to try and go from sort of here, like where my, so I get a little bit of just before my shortest piece of hair, if that makes sense. But it didn't wash out properly, and I always feel like I wash things out really thoroughly. And I was drying my hair the first time using these, and I thought, it's dry, why does it feel greasy? And it's because obviously you need to really wash it out properly. That's the only thing I would say, is it's a little heavy for fine hair, but other than that I was really happy with it. I don't know how much it costs, but I would repurchase it again, but I also have a lot of cheaper products that I'm really happy with. So I would, if I was feeling like a treat, because I'm sure this is going to be more expensive than like the Aussie shampoo I like to use or something like that. But if you're feeling like a treat, this is lovely. So I have a few Aussie products to talk to you about. Now this big bottle basically just symbolises all Aussie products where conditioner and shampoo are concerned. I know my mum really likes them. I really like them. They're normally on a deal at Boots or Superdrug. They're readily available. They smell amazing. A lot of the packaging has like cute little sayings and instructions and how to treat your hair, but they're quite funny with their packaging, much like the Innocent Smoothies are quite cute and funny with their packaging. Available in different sizes. They just leave it's a really clean wash when I wash my hair with these, especially as I often have a lot of kind of product build up, because like dry shampoo, oh my god, ASOS love dry shampoo, which is great because it means I don't have to wash my hair for a little bit. But then when you pack hairspray and oils and things on afterwards, after a couple of days of like dry shampoo, it's quite a lot of crap to get out of your hair. So if you're on a budget, I love these. They're really, really nice. I like the moisture one. The one for long hair is really good as well. Basically all of them is what I love. And they also do a treatment, which I know a lot of people on YouTube probably love, is the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Conditioner. So this is a leave-in treatment. So you put it in after you shampooed your hair, you leave it for 3 minutes, and then you wash it out. Make sure you wash it out properly, because you can get it needs a good rinse is what I would say, because it's quite thick. The next thing I'm going to show you is another treatment. This is by Stafford. And this is the treatment for hair that never grows past a certain length. It looks like this. Oh my god. It looks like this. It's quite thick, but you can see it moves around. This totally nearly tipped that everywhere. It smells like really sweet kind of baby powdery smell. It's really nice. As you can see, I really like it. It's pink. If you like pink, you'll probably like this. It smells amazing. I wouldn't say that this is a hair growth treatment. I haven't seen any improvement in my hair growth. I've had it trimmed fairly recently, which I feel like is why it suddenly almost feels really long. I had a couple of trims quite close together and now it's like boom. But this is a really nice one if you just need a moisture injection. I find it really works for my hair. And what I will often do is either use this, the Aussie one, or even just coconut oil. Just pure coconut oil works wonders as well if you're on a budget. I will put it all through my hair from about here, and then what I will do is I will twist it into a top knot, sleep on a towel, or wrap cling film around my head and leave it on for half an hour if I don't want to do overnight. But you wake up, you have to wash the crap out of your hair, obviously, like seriously, like 3 or 4 washes just to make sure everything's out. And then your hair is like soft and shiny and beautiful and strong, and I just love it. Now I'm going to show you a couple of styling products. So I'm going to start with kind of like the serum-y type things, and then show you a couple of kind of more sort of prepping and finishings products. So I love Heat Protector. I like the GHD one, but that's quite expensive. This is the VO5 Heat Protect Styling Spray, satin soft and ultra shine finish. This makes my hair so shiny. I love it. And it also, I have a thing about smell, obviously, but I don't know if you can see that, but it comes out in a really nice fine mist. It doesn't like squirt at you and like hit you in the face, or it's a really nice, it's just really easy to get a nice even layer, and then I'll comb it through. And then I like to apply this, which I've run out of, which is the Frieda Frizz Ease Hair Serum. So I put this all through the ends, and it just helps detangle, prep my hair for blow drying it if I'm going to do that, or I'll just leave it to dry naturally. And this is just a really nice way of combating frizz. If you've got like quite burnt ends and things, it just kind of, it's not going to fix them because your hair is dead. Once it's damaged, you kind of need to just chop a little bits off, and then it's about, you know, the new hair that you've got at the ends needs to be taken care of, which is why I always use like an oil or something. I really like this. It just smooths everything out basically, which I find it's good as a finishing product. I put it in when my hair's still wet, and so I get a nice smooth blow dry when I do my hair. It's cheap and cheerful. If you're looking for something else and you're willing to spend a little bit more money, then I would really recommend the Moroccan Oil range. They do hair oils. They all smell fantastic. The only thing I would say is that if you are blonde or you have quite fair hair, you need to get the light one, due to the fact that the other one can start to stain your hair a little bit because it's orange in colour, as a lot of these hair oils are actually. This doesn't stain or do anything funny. A lot of my friends who are fair use it, but if you're going for the Moroccan Oil, you need the light one if you're fair, but I also really like that. If you're on a budget, however, this is awesome, and I need to repurchase it. As you can see, it's empty. As for volumizing, I like the VO5 Plump It Up. As you can see, I am not a particularly high maintenance hair person. Often I will blow dry it, or I might tong it or something like that, but where product is concerned, I like simple products that work for people that don't know how to layer products in their hair. This is really easy, so you just lift it up at the root. I do it when it's wet, but you could do it on me right now, and spritz it in like this, rub it in, massage it in, and then you can either blow dry your hair up like this, or flick it over to the side that you're not going to have it on, and then when it falls it will be more volumized, or you can tip your head upside down. That works wonderfully too. It's just a really kind of easy, no hassle product. It smells the same as this one as well, so they kind of all match up. This pink range is quite a good kind of drugstore buy. I think it's available in both Boots and Superdrug, and they always have deals on it. It's always like 3 for 2 or something like that. Finishing product to show you, this is the Charles Worthington Volume and Bounce Texturising Spray. This is a dupe for the Orbe one. It's so much cheaper, and actually this one I feel like is better. I have tried both. I do love the Orbe one, but this one has more of a kind of hairspray hold to it as well. It will make your hair kind of, it just adds some texture. If you've got quite fine hair like I do, and you need a little bit of something to just kind of mess it up and hold it, rather than using like a dry shampoo or something, this actually has more texture to it than that, but also actually is really good at kind of holding that once you put it in as well. As for brushes, I like a standard round bristle brush for actually blow drying my hair if I'm going to sort of bend the ends or anything. I don't have one to show you right now. I don't know what I've done with it. But when my hair is wet, either a wide tooth comb or my beloved Tangle Teezer is brilliant. And you can get these in the mini versions as well. I have the pink one. This is my replacement. I had the purple sparkly one for about, must be 4 years or something, 3 years maybe, before I replaced it. This has hair in it right now. I'm sorry if you can see that, that's kind of gross. But it's really good if you have curly hair or tangly hair, or I just really like it as a brush to use when my hair is wet. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All of the links will be left below for you. If you haven't subscribed yet, then please do, because it would make my day, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I will leave all of the products and links and things, if there are links for the Bardou Covent Garden store and all that kind of stuff, down below for you. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day wherever you are, and see you later. Bye. Like straight down to the boob area. Oh my god. Oh, I just put it on lip. This hair. So if I show you, this could go horribly wrong. It's broken.